Okay, let me see about the biodiversity. Already last class I have explained about the biodiversity. What is biodiversity? Can I explain it? No, we are going to protect wild animals, overall things. But here the government rule have been passed under the wild animals. They have found in your syllabus, they have about the government roles of the biodiversity and then CSR roles. Okay. Under this, we are going to see about the when they have been developed this strategy is ISO 2600 of the standards, and then next thing is when the central government have been reacted. This one means in night they have passed in past years also 1972. Can you able to say current year when they revised that? Do you know when they have been revised this biodiversity? You don't know. In the recent years, in recent few years back only, they have been revised this type of things. Okay, like they have been banned some type of vaccinations in wild animals. Yesterday I have told about the some type of vaccination. I have mentioned here, but more than that, sexual harassment but they are controlling the dog populations. Some type of breed dog population they are controlling. Those rules and all comes and under this past 2 years back. Okay. Next thing is wetland. This wetland also have been comes under year of 2010. And then next they have provided some sponsor schemes. Why they have came to the sponsor scheme? Why the government cannot be given the amount? They cannot provide any amounts. Why they are going with the sponsor scheme? Some top level companies are willing to give some sponsors to protect our world. Like they are going to protect their wild animals. And then I'll go with an example. At last I'll give some examples. Okay. They are going to protect their plants, animals, and then they are protecting their human beings also, right? During this days they have been protected. I hope so. Have you heard about this Orissa, Assam? They are protecting what? Their humans, their peoples. Okay, thus that and all comes under the biodiversity. So only they are going for the sponsors. So they are for the Akkaring National Plan of Akkaring only they have got the sponsor scheme. But first of all, for protecting, have you heard during COVID time, they have Vandalur Zoo, I think so. Vandalur Zoo, they have collected sponsors for their aquarium for feeding their fishes. Have you heard? No. That time they got rescission, they cannot feed their animals. So they raised the sponsor scheme in the name of Vandalur. Okay, those sponsors and all comes under here. Then wild animal crime means, what are the wild animals crime control? You said yesterday, no? Hunting. They started to reduce the types of hunting. This and all comes under the government rules. Then next is, what is here? In this crime, they have been endangered species means. What is the purpose of this thing? Why they went in a crime? Because of hunting, some fishes type also got reduced. Endangered means what? Endangered species means அழிந்து கொண்டு இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, right? In the term of disasters, natural disaster கூட போகலாம். Okay, other than human hunting also is comes under this. Okay, next thing is Wildlife Institute of India. Inside the India, the Mumbai have been published like a research organization. Why they went for the research organization regarding with wildlife? How they researched? How they found that tigers are got reduced? Can you imagine? How they found? They went and found the tigers overall India. Then how did they found? How did they found that tigers of population is got reduced? How they found? How?
They taking survey.
Survey. Okay. Okay. What about the forest status?
Forest also they taking survey. Forest.
In depth or if the tiger was inside the cave or in depth area, how they survey? Don't know. They have hidden cameras. They have fixed some hidden cameras inside in the center of forest. They have fixed the cameras, and then by that cameras they found some rare type of tigers. They found some rare type of tigers and they placed some chip. Have you heard about that? They have placed the chip in the rare type of tigers and they found how much they have a population. Right? This comes under the research organization of the wildlife. Next is, this only I have said yesterday. Indian government have been banned the diclofenac vaccine for the wild animals. Not only the dogs or otherwise cows, not only the wild animals, overall wild animals, because they have by this injection they will extract the human they will elaborate the urine tract of the wild animal. Okay, those things that should not be passed, so that they have been banned. They have been banned this type of vaccination. Next is this central government have been sponsored the scheme with the integrator of wild animals. They have mentioned in past days, they have mentioned like a integrated development of the wild animals. Okay, now they have went inside the research, but this term should be changed, no? In past days they have been mentioned like a integrator, and now they have went inside the research. What type of wild animals they are passing, and what type of wild animals are living inside the forest. So that have been modified here in terms of recovery of endangering species. This is similar now. Integrating and then recovery. We are going to recover. What we are going to recover? What we are going to recover here? Endangered. Why endangered means? I need a different terms here. How can you mention this? Recovery of endangering species. How will you reterm it? They have mentioned like a integrator, and then here they have been recovering. How they are going to recover the endangered species? அழிஞ்சு போயிட்டு இருக்கு அப்படின்னு இருக்குல்ல சில அனிமல்ஸ். How they are going to recover that? Conservation. Okay. Then they went under these sponsors. Finally they came to the sponsors. Okay. Okay. We go to the example here. Have you heard about Anil Ambani? Okay. What he is doing now? Anand Ambani, right? Anand Ambani. What he is doing? He is doing some CSR activity currently. What type of CSR activity he is doing?
Protecting the Indian
Huh?
Protecting the Indian
Protecting the
wildlife.
wild animals. Can we able to briefly explain about that? தெரிஞ்சதை சொல்லுங்க. What he is doing with the marriage? Have you heard? What he is doing? Huh?
Forest in Jammu.
He built a forest not for her marriage.
10 years.
10 years back, more than 10 years back, he have built some forest, more than this Vandalur, double part of the Vandalur. Maybe 1,000, I hope so. This Vandalur is 1,800 means this is double of 1,800. That is also an CSR activity. Okay. Next example we see about the. Have you heard about the Coca-Cola company? What this Coca-Cola is doing? You have said yesterday like Shakti Masala, right? What about this Coca-Cola? Have you heard about the Coca-Cola is helping some biodiversity? Have you came across? Okay, I'll say you. This Coca-Cola company have been Somali and then Nigeria peoples. He started to give foods, shelter, and then they don't have a water also in their country. This company Coca-Cola started to give some water also to them. Okay, can you able to say some other CSR regarding this biodiversity? Have you cleared about the biodiversity now? Right? Can you able to say some CSR activity here? Any other thing? Other than this, this Nigerian people, they are getting the sponsor of the Coca-Cola and also the Adidas shoe company. Adidas, right? What they are providing is they are providing foods or dresses. What type of sponsor is going there? What type of sponsors? Shoes. Shoes, chappals. They are providing not a shoes, they are providing chappals. Like that, can you able to